Alright, welcome back to New Zero Land. It's been a long time since I've uploaded a video, and so I just wanted to make this short little update about what's going on with the bike and why the fairings still aren't on the bike. So I've gotten a lot of comments, hey, what's going on with the fairings? Why aren't they on the bike? Where are the fairings? Well, here's the front fairing. I'm still working on the headlight design and stuff, making it street legal, because that's a big thing, putting turn signals and mirrors and all that stuff. So I have some little, these mirrors. They're kind of cool. I'm still working on the mounting brackets for it, so that'll come soon. I have these carbon fiber belly pan pieces for the side that came from a BMW S1000RR. I might cut them up and make them fit. I don't know yet. Just playing around. Here's the other suitor fairings that I cut up. I've been making things out of acrylic, stuff like this. I want to move the foot pegs to a more sporty position, so but don't worry about that. It's top secret. It's coming in the future. I'm also moving the chargers. I've decided to move the chargers from inside the tank area down into the belly pan because the tank is totally changing. I don't want it to look like a tank anymore. It's not a tank because it's not holding anything, so stop calling it a tank already. So that new knee grip wing thing design is coming in a future video, maybe in a week. But so if I move the DigiNow chargers down into the belly pan, what am I going to do with the stock charger? Well, I'm taking that thing out. I've heard so many stories of it failing on people that as a precautionary measure, I want to take it out before it can fail on me. Also, the heavy onboard charger is only 1.3 kilowatts, and the 3 DigiNows that fit in the same place are 9.9 kilowatts. But if I don't have the onboard charger anymore and I'm just using DigiNows, how am I going to plug it in the wall? Well, I'm going to customize the charging cable. So now I've got a normal 3-pin wall plug with Andersons on the other side. So now I can plug in the Andersons to the connector that plugs into the chargers. So now the idea is, instead of using the stock charger that's really slow, I can just use one DigiNow, plug it into the new custom cable I made, and then plug this into the wall. Let's see if it works. Alright, I had to wait till the morning just so you could see everything better, so I'm going to walk you through the setup. So I have a single DigiNow charger with heatsink and fan, and then that's hooked up to the Supercharger version 2 brain box because I haven't gotten the version 2.5 yet. And then that's all wired up into the auxiliary port on the Zero. And then from there, this is plugged into some Andersons, plugged into this custom wire that I made. That is plugged into the wall. All I have to do is flip a switch. But it gets a little complicated because in New Zealand the outlets are 10 amp and these chargers like to run at least 15 amp. So in North America you can just plug in one supercharger to the wall and not worry about anything, but over here we have to turn down the power on the charger. So luckily you can do that via Bluetooth from your phone. So I go turn it back on. Ding ding ding. 51%. And then go and turn on the charger. Then all you do is get your phone, turn on Bluetooth, connect to the charger, and then turn down the power to match whatever outlet or charging station you're at. And now you're charging without blowing stuff up. But let's say you have 2 of these chargers. They want to pull 6.6 kilowatts the whole time, and your wall might only be good for 1.5 kilowatts. And let's say your Anderson connectors are all buried inside the bike somewhere, and all you have is a J1772 inlet. Well, you could always just use a charging cable from a Nissan Leaf, like this. It's a pretty bulky thing to carry around, especially if you're going on road trips, but it's probably the easiest way to go from J1772 into the wall. And then all you have to do is turn the power down on your phone. You do the same thing if you had a Menicus Type 2 inlet, like in Europe, or a Blue Commando for campsites, or any of the other dozen adapters that you need to charge around the world. Why do I need so many adapters? If this video is confusing, don't worry. I'm still learning how all this stuff works. But it's cool to know that the superchargers can be plugged in anywhere. I mean, these bikes are from the future, right? Anything's possible. Now, I'm going to remove that onboard charger in the next episode of New Zero Land.